When you think you have control over your life and you just want to go and shake things up a little bit, go and buy some livestock. This week was one of those weeks where I may have reconsidered my life choices a couple of times over the course of, about a week. Last Sunday, we sent 7 pigs to the processor. They didn't really want to go on the trailer. This was actually the worst loading we've had since the first year we raised pigs in 2020. And we've loaded several groups of pigs now. We have a decent amount of experience with it. But I was thoroughly exhausted, and my husband also. I went round and round with those pigs, specifically one that really didn't want to go on the trailer. Once the 6 got on the trailer, thankfully they stayed there because there was some stuff for them to dig around in. But this bruise has subsided. It's been 5 days, but I got some nice marks. One of the blisters is now gone, but I was in pretty rough shape on Monday morning when I had to go to school. I wasn't doing a whole lot of moving, and I'm not as young as I used to be, although my health monitoring app for my health insurance tells me that my heart age is 28, but when it went to up to 200 beats per minute, according to my Apple Watch, I thought that it might explode at that time. Anyway, I then had been humbled by that point, and my husband finally talked some sense into me and told me to go get the red heeler male that we have, which, had I been thinking by that time I was cognitively burnt, would have gotten him much sooner. But once the dog came out, he didn't really take no for an answer, and he gets so excited when I ask him to work. And I don't like calling him in for the pigs for obvious reasons. These pigs are, going to freezer camp. But he got the job done pretty quick. So that dog definitely earned his keep and just reinforces why I have cattle dogs. The last couple of weeks actually have been kind of doozies. Last week we had all of our 63 meat chickens processed, and I spent a day or two breaking down meat chickens. And then the second day, I think it was, my dogs got into a porcupine. So then I spent an hour muzzling my red heeler and digging out all of those quills. Somehow he got it, thankfully not in his mouth, so I didn't have to take him to the vet, but I did utilize my vet assistant days in assisting with that. So I made a gauze muzzle and managed to restrain him by myself because my husband had gone to football practice with my oldest son, and I really love this rooster right now. I think I might go and... No, just kidding. I don't do that to them. I prefer my meat chickens. So that's my life in a nutshell right now. If you would like to assist in supporting my chaos of my classroom, which my students are so appreciative to have me, feel free to check out my wish list on the Linktree. I haven't figured out the ordering process at school yet because I've been too busy trying to offload some resources that have been stored for a very long time, many of which are older than me. So, yeah. Feel free to check that out. I really would appreciate it. Especially the rodent waterers. We do need some of those.